You're disciplined at screwing yourself over. Yeah, you heard that right. While you're watching this video, you're probably practicing some destructive habit with the same consistency as brushing your teeth. Every day, without fail, on autopilot. You're disciplined. That same one you're so proud of or that you're looking for is destroying you right now. And the worst part? You don't even realize it. You know someone who's been smoking for 20 years every single day after coffee. There they are. Rain or shine, sick or healthy, happy or sad. That's pure discipline. Just pointed in the wrong direction. And that's exactly what you might be doing with your life. Right now, discipline is a weapon, and you're shooting yourself in the foot. Everyone says discipline is the solution. Be consistent, build habits, never give up. And you know what's worse? They're right. Discipline does transform. It's the most powerful force that exists to change a life. The problem is nobody tells you it. Transforms in both directions. Discipline isn't good or bad. It's just a tool. A hammer builds houses. The same hammer destroys walls. The problem isn't the hammer. It's where you hit. Marcus Aurelius Seneca. All the Stoics knew this. They understood that discipline is raw power. But seems like the message got lost in today's motivational Instagram feed. The naked truth is this: most people are extremely disciplined at habits that destroy their lives, and they're still proud of it. Think about it. The guy who drinks every single night has incredible discipline. The woman who scrolls TikTok for hours before bed, never missing a night, that's Olympic level consistency. The person who always finds an excuse not to exercise, they're a black belt in avoidance. These people aren't lazy, they're not undisciplined. They're just world-class experts at pointing their discipline at the wrong targets. Let me show you how you destroy yourself with military discipline. First example, John, 28 years old, developer, dreams of launching his own app. Know what he does every day at 9 p.m. Turns on the PlayStation, without fail, for 3 years. 1,095 days of perfect discipline at postponing his dream. If he had coded 1 hour a day with the same discipline, the app would have been ready 2 years ago. Hell, he'd probably have 3 apps by now. Maybe a whole company. But no, he's too busy being disciplined. D at Call of Duty. Second example, Marina wakes up at 6 in the morning. First thing she does? Looks in the mirror and lists her flaws. Fat, ugly, stupid, failure. 365 days a year. 5 years straight. 1,825 self-torture sessions. She trains her brain every day to hate herself. It's like going to the gym, but backwards. Instead of building muscle, she's building self-loathing. And she's good at it, professional level. If she spent that same energy complimenting herself, she'd be unstoppable. But nah, she's too busy being the world champion of self-destructs. Third example, Raphael, 35 years old, entrepreneur, makes $100K a month. His routine: wakes up at 5 a.m., works from 5:30 until 11 p.m., from 11 to 2 a.m., drinks to relax from 2 to 5, insomnia. Result: divorce. Kids don't know their father, liver destroyed. But his Instagram is full of posts about hustle. He's disciplined as hell. Just disciplined at slowly killing himself while making money. What's the point of being rich if you're too dead to enjoy it? All of them are masters of discipline. Just specialists at destroying themselves. And you know what's craziest? Their discipline is flawless. It's enviable. If they use that same force to build instead of destroy, they'd be unstoppable. But here's where it gets really messed up. Scientific fact: your brain is dumb. It doesn't know the difference between a good habit and a bad one. To it, repetition is repetition. When you repeat something, your neurons create pathways. The more you repeat, the stronger the pathway gets. It's like walking the same path on grass every day. First the grass disappears, then it becomes a trail, then it becomes a road. And here's the kicker: once that road is built, your brain will take it automatically. It becomes the path of least resistance, your default setting. That's why changing is so damn hard. You're not just building a new habit, you're fighting against a highway in your brain that you've been paving for years. So think about this. If you're disciplined at thinking things will go wrong, they always do. If you're disciplined at comparing yourself on Instagram, you always lose. If you're disciplined at postponing what's important, the important never comes. If you're disciplined at complaining about life, life always gets worse. You're building a mental highway to failure, and every day that passes, it gets harder to get off it. Your brain literally becomes wired for self-destructs, and you did it to yourself. With discipline, with consistency, with dedication, congratulations, you played yourself. Epictetus warned us 2,000 years ago. We are what we repeatedly do. He didn't say we become something good, just said we become what we do. And that's where the power is. Discipline transforms, always, no exceptions. The question is, what's it transforming you into? Let me paint you a picture of what this looks like in real life. The 10 most disciplined habits of self-destructs. First, phone on autopilot. Wake up and grab the phone. Coffee with the phone. Bathroom with the phone. You're an addict just like a smoker, except for likes. You know what's wild? The average person checks their phone 96 times a day. That's once every 10 minutes. You're more disciplined at checking your phone than monks are at praying. Second, depression Netflix. Watch the news every day. Fill yourself with disgrace. Cultivate anger at the world. Graduated in bad news with a master's in revolt. 3 hours of news a day equals 1,095 hours a year. That's 45 days. You're spending a month and a half every year getting pissed off about stuff you can't control. Third, elephant memory for the bad stuff. That fight from 2019, you still remember every detail. You're a hard drive of grudges. But ask you what good things happened last week blank. You've trained your brain to be a museum of pain and a desert of joy. Fourth, master level procrastination. I'll start tomorrow. Repeat it every day. You're the Michael Jordan of I'll do it later. You said tomorrow so many times, it's lost all meaning. Tomorrow never comes because you're disciplined at pushing it away. Fifth, masochist Instagram. Open the app. See others' perfect lives. Feel like trash. Repeat. Free torture. Available 24/7. 2 hours on Instagram daily. That's 730 hours a year. A full month of comparing yourself to highlight reels. A master class in feeling inadequate. Sixth, premium sameness. Same routine. Same lunch. Same series. Same life. You're a VIP subscriber to the comfort zone. You've eaten the same breakfast for 5 years. Taken the same route to work for a decade. Your life is Groundhog Day, and you're the director. Seventh, profit of failure. It's gonna suck. It won't work. Doesn't work for me. You're a fortune teller, except you only see disaster. Your predictions are so consistently negative. You could start a pessimism consulting firm. Hire me to tell you why your dreams won't work. Eighth, modern hermit. Not feeling like going out today. Every weekend. You're a monk, just without the enlightenment. You've canceled so many plans. Your friends stopped inviting you. But hey, at least you're consistent. Ninth, like beggar. Post photo. Check likes. Post story. Check views. You're addicted to crumbs of attention. You refresh your feed more than you refresh your goals. Your self-worth is tied to double taps from strangers. 10th, professional sourpuss. Everyone's fake. World sucks. Nothing's good. You're a walking lemon. You've got a black belt in finding the cloud in every silver lining. If optimism was a crime, you'd never see jail. Recognized any? All of them normal. Everyone's a pro at some shit. But here's what nobody wants to admit. You know what the real deal is. You're not lazy. You're not weak. You're not incapable. You're just disciplined at the wrong things. And that's great news. Know why? Because it means you already have the most powerful tool in the universe. You already have discipline. You just need to point it in the right direction. Think about it. If you can smoke for 20 years without missing a day, you have insane discipline. If you can scroll TikTok for 3 hours every night, you have elite consistency. If you can complain about your job every single day for 5 years, you have world-class dedication. You're not broken. You're just aimed wrong. It's easier to maintain a bad habit than to have no habit at all, because a bad habit still gives you a sense of control, familiar routine, comfort zone, and a ready excuse. I'm just like this is the national anthem of people who are professionals at screwing themselves over. But think with me here. If you can watch Netflix every day for 3 hours, you can study 1 hour every day. If you can complain about your boss every day, you can compliment someone every day. If you can insult yourself in the mirror every day, you can give yourself a pat on the back every day. The effort is the same, only the target changes. And that's where the magic happens. Discipline transforms always. The same discipline that sinks you can elevate you. It's just a matter of direction. You know what separates winners from losers? It's not talent. It's not luck. It's not connections. It's where they point their discipline. Enough talk. Let's get to action. First step, hunt the vampires. Grab your phone. Open your notes. Right now, list everything you do on autopilot. For example, wake up and immediately grab the phone. Have coffee while scrolling the feed. Complain about traffic. Think I'm not good enough. Don't lie to yourself. Don't sugarcoat it. Be brutally honest. This is your life we're talking about. Second step, separate the wheat from the chaff. Each habit, you mark if it helps you, screws you, or doesn't matter. No lies, no excuses, no well, technically, BS, if it's not actively making your life better. It's making it worse. There's no neutral when it comes to habits. Third step, choose the worst. Pick one habit that screws you, the one that messes you up the most. Don't try to change 10. Not even 5, just 1. Why? Because you need to win. And the only way to guarantee a win is to make it so easy you can't fail. Fourth step, create the antidote. If your shit habit is sleeping while watching Instagram, the antidote is sleeping while reading 1 page of a book. Same time, same place, opposite action. You're not adding something new. You're replacing something old. Big difference. Fifth step, mark it on the calendar. Every day you succeed equals an X on the calendar. Your brain hates breaking streaks. It's like real-life Duolingo. Use that psychological quirk to your advantage. After 21 days, it starts feeling automatic. After 66 days, it's carved in stone. After 100 days, you're a different person. Now let me show you what happens when you flip the script. Story number 1. The King of Abandonment, Peter, 26 years old. Started a new project every month. Abandoned it every month. 37. Dead projects in 3 years. Until it hit him. Damn, I'm amazing at giving up. The change, instead of starting a new project, he decided to do 15 minutes of the same project every day. Just 15 minutes. Less than a TV show episode. First week was torture. His brain screamed for novelty. Second week, resistance. Dropped. Third week, he actually looked forward to it. Result, first finished project of his life. 15K in the first month. But here's the real kicker. Once he finished one, he couldn't stop. That same discipline that made him quit everything now made him finish everything. His discipline didn't change, just changed targets, and it transformed his life. Story number 2. The Human Netflix, Carla, 30 years old, 4 hours of series per day, every day, religious about it. Her calendar was work, home, Netflix, sleep, and repeat. She knew every plot twist of every show, could recite dialogue, was basically a walking IMDb. The change, traded 1 hour of Netflix for 1 hour of online. Course still watched 3 hours of series, but now studied 1. First month, learned basic graphic design. Second month, got her first freelance gig. 6th month, side hustle matched her salary. A year later, changed jobs, doubled her salary. Same discipline, new focus, life transformed. Story number 3. The Comfort Hermit, Bruno, 34 years old. Same routine for 10 years, pizza on Friday, BBQ on Sunday, Netflix always. His life was so predictable. He could tell you what he'd be doing 3 months from now at 3:47 p.m. The change, 1 different thing per week. Just 1. First week, pizza from a different place. Felt weird. Second week, movie at the theater instead of home. Felt weirder. Third week, walk in the park, actually enjoyed it. By month 6, he was unrecognizable. Trying new restaurants became trying new hobbies. New hobbies became new friends became new opportunities. By week 52, he's running 1OK, dating someone amazing, changed careers, and actually living instead of just existing. Same. Discipline, different target, new life. Want to know the only difference between you and that successful guy you envy? It's not talent. It's not luck. It's not family money. It's that he's disciplined at waking up at 5 a.m. to work out. You're disciplined at sleeping until the last second. He's disciplined at reading 30 minutes a day. You're disciplined at scrolling 3 hours a day. He's disciplined at saying no to distractions. You're disciplined at saying yes to everything, except what matters. Same discipline, opposite targets. The smoker who has been smoking for 30 years has the same discipline as the guy who has been meditating for 30 years. One destroys the lungs, the other calms the mind. The workaholic who never sees his family has the same discipline as the entrepreneur who never misses dinner with his kids. One builds wealth and loses everything else. The other builds wealth and everything else. You don't need more discipline. You need to aim at the right target. Because discipline is the most powerful force that exists. It builds empires or destroys lives. It makes you a millionaire or homeless. It makes you healthy or sick. Discipline transforms, always has, always will. The question is, are you going to use this force for you or against you? While you're watching this, you're aging. There's no pause, no replay, no second chance. Every day you maintain a shitty habit is one less day to build an awesome life. Every morning you wake up and grab your phone instead of your goals is a morning wasted. Every night you scroll instead of sleep is energy stolen from tomorrow. Every excuse you make is a brick in your prison wall. The question that matters is this: is your discipline building you or destroying you? Because one thing is certain, it's doing one of the two. There's no standing still. You're either going up or down, building or destroying, winning or losing. And every single day, with every single habit, you're voting for which one it'll be. Today you choose. You gonna keep being the best in the world at screwing yourself over? Or are you gonna flip the script? The effort is the same, the time is the same, the discipline is the same, only the target changes. And it changes now, or it never changes. Because here's the brutal truth. 5 years from now, you'll be disciplined at something. The only question is what? Will you be disciplined at excuses or execution? At consumption or creation? At comfort or growth? Remember, discipline transforms. It transformed you into what you are today, and it's gonna transform you into what you'll be tomorrow. The only question that matters is, what do you want to transform into? Send this video to your friend who has a PhD in self-sabotage. Comment which shitty habit you maintain every day. Own it. First step to killing it is calling it out. And subscribe if you want to stop being a professional at wasting potential. Because discipline pointed in the wrong direction is slow-motion suicide, and you were born for more than that, way more. Same discipline, different target, new life. Discipline transforms. The question is, what's it transforming you into?